But now it has reached a point, people are wearing UDA t-shirts, singing two-term. If Gashaga wins the seat, he buries Kindiki completely, and most importantly, he stops Uhuru Kenyatta fast. Hey, slow down. I'm now in charge. The Mbeere North seat, the by-election right now that you're having there, it is the most hotly contested seat as we speak in the country.
Wa Embu County. Karinda ni fire, say fire.
All the government machineries are headed there to ensure at least they have that seat. William Ruto needs it, plus Kindiki, but Gachagua needs it more. So these leaders, Kindiki plus Ruto combined, and Gachagua on the other side, they have employed various methods to be able to gain support within Mbeere North. Now, we've had Ruto, who has ensured there's enough money for the campaigns in that particular region. Allegations around that people are given millions of money every day to be able to conduct campaigns.
Mbeere North constituency, there's never been a by-election in Kenya that is as expensive as what you're seeing in Mbeere North. Number one, the governor wa Embu anapigwa milioni ngapi every day? 2. CS wa public service hajawahi kaa kwa ofisi, anapigwa milioni ngapi every day? Candidate wa UDA anapigwa milioni ngapi every day? So that's 5 million shillings every day in a small constituency inaitwa Mbeere North.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto has dispatched his allies, like now Kithure Kindiki, Karinda, the governor of Embu County, plus many other leaders like Roko, who are dispatched to go and do the campaigns there. They camped there actually ever since the IBC said that the dates for the by-elections are on 27th of November. So William Ruto dispatched them. That was the method number 2. Number 3, we've seen helicopters. A helicopter in a campaign has a role it plays. It attracts people. It has what you call, it shows power. So those are some of the methods that are being used in that particular place. When it comes to the police being used to intimidate, I haven't really encountered that scenario, but I hear those are allegations that are being said. But I can tell those are allegations that are being made by some of these opposition leaders. When it comes to Gachagua, he has employed his orator skills to his best level.
Huyu mtoto mdogo Karis anawindwa kama mnyama. Roko anapitia na helikopta huko juu. Polisi wako chini. Karinda ako pande hii. Kai mwano mwara hetwa tathia. Yeah?
He has also done what you call door-to-door campaigns. Where he gets out of the cars, gets his friends, walks around within Mbeere North to go to homes and ask people to vote for Karish. Gachagua has also dispatched his allies who have been moving around like Justin Muturi, who actually also have been campaigning before Rigathi Gachagua went there. But the most tricky part is that Rigathi Gachagua employed what you call delay tactics. He has never been to Mbeere North until just 2 days ago. And he has caused a lot of tension there. So he gave room for people to miss him before he comes back to Embu. And indeed, I can confirm there's a great effect, a huge one. There's a huge impact that he has made in the Mbeere North campaigns. Why is this seat hotly contested? First, there's something that we need to understand in relation to this seat. This seat was created by President William Ruto. This vacancy, it was created by President William Ruto. And that was a very intentional and deliberate move. One thing we need to understand is this. The by-election in Mbeere North or maybe the vacancy that was created there. It was done so by William Ruto when Rigathi Gachagua charged the entire Mount Kenya against President William Ruto. Seriously. So William Ruto did it with a plan, and this is the plan. For those who remember well, William Ruto went to Mbeere North, actually to Embu, in 2 occasions. And in all those occasions, despite the mobilization, people still heckled him. The one-time chance. Whenever he tried to talk of the government projects, people were like, no, no, shouting at him. So if there's a region that William Ruto was humiliated, it's Embu. So if there's a place William Ruto chose to try and see whether he can get support of Mount Kenya, it is how he manages the Mbeere North constituency by-election. So he's using Embu to gauge his performance in Mount Kenya. William Ruto conducted a journey to Mount Kenya where he was allegedly taking development projects there. We all saw the mobilization that took place, how he camped there for 3 days. According to me, I feel William Ruto was trying to see which any other county is like Embu, where he can at least be heckled and booed or even chased away. But after the entire tour of Mount Kenya, he noticed that Embu was the place to test his ability. That is the story behind the Mbeere North constituency by-election. So far, who is doing well? I want to be very honest on this particular video that Gashaga and William Ruto are seriously competing there. But so far, William Ruto is doing well. He's doing well on this basis. Even if William Ruto does not take the seat, already he has infiltrated Mount Kenya through Embu. People could not just... I remember there's a certain time, the governor of Embu went for a function, a public holiday, tried to talk to people, and people were like, talk one time and stuff. They were heckling him. And she stopped even speaking. But now it has reached a point, people are wearing UDA t-shirts, singing two-term. Kindiki can call a UDA rally, people attend in hundreds. It is not fully done, but that is a step that William Ruto has made. I even say the same thing with Malava. Even here in Kisii, where I noticed now, despite having Matiang'i on board, still we have leaders campaigning for UDA seriously in the Gusii region. That is what I mean. He has infiltrated. That's the same method he used in 2022, where regardless of Raila Amolo Odinga having the top leadership of ODM and even himself having an influence in the coastal region, he still got some percentage from there, 40, 30, from various parts of the country. So that picking small from various parts of this country adds up and brings some numbers on board. So William Ruto is assessing that even if I don't win the seat, have I gotten some numbers? That is basically what he's doing. He's also creating a perception that he's also having influence in Mount Kenya. A perception that matters in this politics. When you pull crowds, without him, Kindiki does that. It's creating a perception that Kindiki is now facing Gachagua and is also getting numbers to his side. And William Ruto akikuja probably might make to Mbeere North. He might also indicate that now we are able to at least collect some huge numbers from this place. Lastly, William Ruto is also trying his methods and see in 2027, will these methods work in Mount Kenya? Money, constant visits by Kindiki. Can Kindiki manage to do campaigns for him? Can he be able to bring Mount Kenya on board? Can he at least even get some votes on his side? So that is basically what he's doing, testing to see whether his methods can be able to work in Mount Kenya. Now, when it comes to Gachagua, he only has one option, winning that seat. If he gets that seat home, Yes, William Ruto might have assessed that, yes, he can get some numbers from there. But so long as Gachagua gets that seat to his side, then the entire Mount Kenya, both east and west, Gachagua has the influence and is the leader there, and there's nothing they can do. And it is likely that Gachagua is going to win huge numbers on his side. Let's talk of 80 to 90%. So Gachagua has only one option to win that seat. After winning it, he gets the kingpin position automatically. Because if he does not win, Kindiki wins it. Even if Kindiki does not have an influence on Mount Kenya West, already Mount Kenya East will see Kindiki from a different perspective. He has beaten Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, it will also add some strength to the opposition side for 2027. In that people will say, okay, if Gachagua has done so, then William Ruto is going home. Truly is going home. If Gachagua wins the seat, he buries Kindiki completely, and most importantly, he stops Uhuru Kenyatta fast. Hey, slow down. I'm now in charge. I don't know what's your take, but in the comment section you can share with me on what you think about Mbeere North elections. See you next time for more videos.